Thankful for this opportunity to be here with you, everyone, even though we don't know each other, but to know about the polio. There are many people who have gone through polio. There's still some survivors. I'm one of them. I've been invited as my friend have said through Julius we have an organization of newcomers handicap here in Sweden. So we come together, we share all what we go through. Thank you. I hope you will enjoy, and any question you'll ask later. This is my travel as a polio scattered. I was born normal until I came sick when I was 4 years old. So the sickness was not known which type of sickness is this. It was fever. I can't go, I can't play, so I was taken to hospital. From there, as I was taken to hospital, I stayed there in the hospital like 1 year, but there's no changes. So my mother saw that there's no need for me to be in the hospital. Why there's no changes? The more we have been there in the hospital, the more the fever turned to be another thing, weak from hand to leg, mostly was leg. So my mother took me back home. So he said, if the hospital cannot help me, let her do her own way. So my mother and my father, they start to dig a sand. We have where we stay, there's too much sand. So like you can bury something. So I will stand inside that hole. They will dig a hole. I don't know how many meters was it. I will stand there from morning after I take breakfast, the porridge. They will put me there. I will stand there for 8 good hours. So they believe whenever they put me there, I will come out, I will be strong, I can go. But the more they do that, the more things come worse. That was it was all headache to the whole family. But my mother did not give up, even my father. So to the society where I come from, this was a bad challenge, was a bad picture to the family. They see that there must be something which this family have done. How can they give birth to a child who cannot walk? The child was walking, all of a sudden I just came sick. There was nobody to understand or to explain or to say what, but the society will judge there must be something wrong. So with that, I was not having friends, nobody to play with. I was only playing with my sister, brothers, but sometimes they are also kids. They will forget about me. They will start chasing each other. Me, I will be down, crawling with my knee, because that time I cannot walk. I've not been trained to walk with the calipers. All this what they tie on my legs. So I will be left down while my sisters and my brothers, they will be playing. So this make me to feel lonely. Even my mother, they will see that while other kids are playing, going to school, me, I will be home. They will be trying how I can walk. That is another big challenge. To take me anywhere we go with my parents, they have to carry me on their back. They have to tie me. My mother has to tie me on her back. Everything she's doing, cooking, go to fetch water, he has to tie me on her back. I thank God to have a parent who understands love to her kid, because there's no any parent who can leave a kid suffer. All of a sudden the child was normal and it happened the child cannot go. So everything is the responsibility for the parent. Moreover, they did not give up. So as I'm growing, it happened I went to the city, I met with other disableds. There I found many who can have passion of sports, everything. They can do a lot of things. And some of them were very, very smart in school. So we ask ourselves, we've never go to school, but we can do a lot. Why can't we just even start with sports? So through there, we start our own sport, basketball. Even that basketball is still going on up to now. There have been good basketball players, but it was challenging. We play with boys. girls were not willing to come to train. So we train. Through the basketball and the race, I also tried the weightlifting. I was also good in. I came to Sweden through sports. And through sports, that's how I know there is a country called Sweden. Yeah. What I'd like to tell each and everyone here, so we are supposed to give information about polio. Polio is still there. There are many parents who don't believe. They still don't want to take injection, to take their kids to take this vaccine. Some say when they give their kids vaccine is when the children sometimes can get the polio. But I think sometimes there's no education. There's nobody to go and teach them. Because most of this is happening mostly in the villages, where there is no information. Only what you can see is people want to give your kid vaccination. But before they give the kids vaccination, they're supposed to tell the parents there's a certain sickness from kids. So they are supposed to be given vaccination to avoid this sickness to spread to other kids or for the kids be affected. It's a serious disease. It kills. It can weaken most of part of one's body, and one can lead to be like that all the days of your life. Most of them died. Most survive. But mostly it's too much suffering, because they tie you. Most parents even tie their kids in the house alone. Even they will bring for you food, they are close you in the house. I thank God I did not have such parents. So when we come to this sport world, it's where everybody was giving us story. So we think that it was we to come out and to raise a voice that the sickness of polio, it can be stopped through vaccination. So the parents, most of them are willing nowadays to take their kids to be given that vaccination. It's good we teach one, we teach other, we save many lives, which can bring a change in the society. Thank you, that's all I have.